when you're in the first game of a back-to-back? How much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Kennard. James is out there with Ayton. Then there's Smart, and it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. And the basket by Harden.
For Harden, that's just like an extended free throw.
Ayton against Allen. Ayton kicks to Hachimura. At the elbow, it's James. Mobley with the rebound. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Harden. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Here's Harden. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Mobley. And he drives in. There's the steal, and it's the Lakers on the break. High arcing shot, and James with the layup. LeBron's got his second basket of the night.
And so deft with the floater. LeBron's got so many tricks up his sleeve.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Sam Merrill, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell, and another miss by Cleveland. Lakers trail by 5. To the middle, here's James. Mobley with the block.
And that's the defensive player of the year there. Mobley with the denial, making sure the ball didn't get to the rim.
Now, here's Mitchell. Scoreless thus far. A kick out to Mobley. Merrill passes to Mitchell. That one goes. Counting.
In a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Here's James. And the dunk by James.
And we've seen him do that before. Batter a defense by just exploding to the basket.
Here's Hachimura. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Hachimura has the ability to torch defenses from deep and continues to work on this area of his game.
Here's Harden. And the rejection by Ayton.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Harden. Rui Hachimura picking up that last basket. And the basket by Harden.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Kennard. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
LeBron dishes to Ayton. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Tyson's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Marcus Smart. And Smith subbed in for Kennard.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Lakers shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Now, here's Ellis. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Cleveland. And again, no good by the Lakers. And another steal for him.
This guy has been stealing the ball at an incredible rate, closing in on 5th place on the all-time list.
His defense has been elite for years now. Plenty of offense in this closely contested. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
So with Harden on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. We've got Ellis. Sam Merrill out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Allen. And it's Tyson in at power forward. Allen, that's good.
A good touch inside. I mean, Allen does have a nice-looking shot, but he's really at home near the hoop.
Inside, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Wade is checked in for Keon Ellis. Let's take a look at the numbers for James Harden. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Raptors in Toronto. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Back to you guys.
All about that connection. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's James. James jackhammers it down.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Cleveland leading by 6. Kicks it out to Allen. The Lakers with the rebound. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
Kicks it out to Allen. From outside, off the mark. Lakers trail by 4. Smart passes to James. And James throws it down.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Wade outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Wade's got 5. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the detail. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Ryan is checked in for Jared Allen. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Sam Merrill. And it's James Harden in for Dennis Schroeder. Wade, a screen on Kennard. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
You know what? That's just fantastic concentration by Harden, taking the hit and then draining the shot.
The Cavaliers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Ayton missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Mitchell with it, out-guarded by Smart.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
James, the pass to Ayton. And the layup is good.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Wade sets the pick for Harden. Harden on the drive. The rebound by James. Lakers trail by 3. Lets it fly from 18. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Kennard's got 4 points this quarter. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Picked him clean. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by James.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
Here's Harden. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
An effective playmaker and a more efficient scorer, Harden continues to be a highly productive player.
Allen up top. Pass to Mitchell. 46 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Harden. 6 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Hachimura. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Hachimura's got 7.
Hachimura really thrives in that mid-range area.
Here's Harden. Oh, look at Harden climbing.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
The 3 from LeBron, no good. James Harden getting it done for Cleveland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
My man James Harden putting on an absolute show. Hit you with the ha before the jab step. with the
And guys, let's take a moment. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. They've got James. Kennard is out there with Smart. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right now.
Harden finishing inside.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Hachimura, the pass to Ayton. Back to Hachimura. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
From well beyond the line, Rui, an excellent three-point shooter, comfortable letting it fly from there.
Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He went for a little something extra on that dunk, but the defense was right there. Boy, that's a heck of a stop.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Mitchell outside. Allen, a screen on Hachimura. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Out to Wade. Pass to Harden. Driving to the basket.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
Here's Smart. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so Harden will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lead is 2. Plays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Hachimura, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Always ready to make the hustle play. Smart rushes back on that fast break.
Harden against Kennard. Harden, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, the Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether 2 big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. And Cleveland making a change here. Harrell's checked in. Jake LaRavia is checked in for the Lakers. And Allen with the slam.
I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Mobley outside. 1:35 left in the third. Here's Harden. Mitchell outside. Pulls it from the elbow. Hachimura grabs the miss.
a chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Mitchell against Kennard. Pass to Hachimura. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Down low, here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Lakers trail by 7. 30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Smart kicks to Ayton. Here's Hachimura. And again, no good by the Lakers. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. So with Harden on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. They've got Bryant, Sam Merrill out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Tyson in at the 3 spot. Schroeder, right side, on the wing, Bryant. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Hey, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
To the inside. Pass to Tomlin. Hits the three-point bomb. And now it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and with a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Lakers shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. James kicks to Hachimura. No good on the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clever move by Schroeder there, ensuring that he drew the foul while also still getting the shot up.
Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
It's Schroeder with the drive. Here's Harden. Got it. Good job in the low post. Harden's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
If the defense doesn't slow Harden down, he's going to continue to pile it on.
Here's James. James absorbing hits on the drive.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Schroeder against Hachimura. Pass to Tyson. Wade a screen on LeBron. The shot no good. Tyson. Lakers trail by 10. Laravia inside. He's guarded by Schroeder. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Harden. James rips down the rebound.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Yeah, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
And haven't done as much damage inside as they did in the first half, but they should not get away from that. They can still put pressure on the D if they pound it inside.
Jared Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mitchell comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Smart's checked in for the Lakers. Luke Kennard comes in for Maxi Kleber. Harden against Kennard. Mobley a screen on Kennard. Now Mobley. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside. He knows these are shots he can make consistent.
James. Mobley there for the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Mitchell machetes his way through the lane.
Physical finish from Mitchell, a guy who has no problem playing through contact.
Oh, softly lays it in.
He's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Now Mobley takes the three. Can't get it.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Point blank range. Too easy for LeBron.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Kennard against Harden. Got it to go off the glass.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
Allen. Now Mitchell. Trying again. Count it. Nice touch.
He knows he can get a shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Lakers trail by 9. Mitchell looking it over. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. All alone. And he gets that one to go.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Cleveland.
Their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game of push, their win total now up to 53.
And you can tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
I know exactly what you're referring to. I mean, with this victory, they'll get the edge in the season series by taking 2 of their 3 meetings.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for James Harden.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Cleared away by James. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 7. Mitchell fires. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless. Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, Kevin